Behind every powerful demon king, there is a sexy and vicious queen. And that's who Lady No is, a very terrifying woman. So are the games being faithful to the historical counterpart? The answer lies in the fangs of this viper. Now, a lot of the historical information on No is scarce, and we can only go by the legends and speculation surrounding the character. Many accounts of her actions in history fall into two camps. Either she was the Demon King's perfect match, or she was a bitter, nagging wife. Samurai warriors clearly chose the former. No was the daughter of Dosen Saito, the daimyo of Mino. She was said to be extremely intelligent and stunningly beautiful.
She has the mind of a genius and the beauty of a goddess.
She was married to Nobunaga in 1549 to ally Mino and Owari. You can imagine that he dressed appropriately for this occasion. However, the relationship between the two lands changed when Nobuhide and Dosen died. When Nobunaga invaded Mino, No was said to have been loyal and supportive to her husband throughout most of the campaign. In the games, Dosen arranges No to marry Nobunaga in order to assassinate him. No ultimately defies her father due to being enchanted by her husband. From then on, she faithfully serves Nobunaga until his death. This is based on one of the many romanticized histories surrounding No, as well as a carried over plot point from the Nobunaga's Ambition series.
If I choose to kill you, it will be because you are too much of a fool to take even the land of Mino.
Is that so?
No could not bear any children with Nobunaga, but did act as a surrogate mother to his heirs Nobukatsu and Nobutada. Nobunaga also had some illegitimate children, so the records of her being barren is very dubious at best. Again, she wasn't very well documented. However, Nobunaga did have two other concubines that did give birth to his most prominent children. However, there is still some minor speculation on who exactly was their mother, and how accurate the historical documentation is surrounding this topic. There is also Nobunaga's harem, which numbered well over 1,000. It was most likely established to show off his power rather than personal enjoyment. He often visited his harem at Azuchi Castle just to relax and chat with the maidens. And you can see that there's a lot of elements of that inside No. She is a woman Nobunaga can just be himself around. Throughout the games, No is shown as being a femme fatale, showing devotion to her husband and scorn to anybody who opposes him. No is symbolized in the games by the butterfly, which stems from her alternate historical name, Kisho, which means butterfly. This motif is also reflected in her design and fighting style, which is modeled after kosho, a Japanese style of dance which mimics the flutter of a butterfly. In this dance, performers wear long and slinky kimono, waves their arms, and steps and pivots to music, which is clearly what she does in the game. There is also a very noticeable viper motif in No's visual design. This is in reference to her father, Dosen Saito, who had the nickname the Viper, and No subsequently gets the title Viper's Daughter. Her weapons are named after malicious creatures of nature and myth, like the Tokage, which literally translates to lizard, an animal that regrows its tail. Kamakiri, which means mantis, a creature known for cannibalizing its mates. Kumo means spider, which could be a reference to the creature Zoro Gumo, a demon who poses as a beautiful woman to lure and devour men. Mukade, which means centipede, which may be a reference to the creature of myth from the Heian period. Hiruko, the name of Izunami and Izunagi's first child. Mamushi, meaning viper, which could be a reference to her father's nickname. And lastly, her usage of bombs, which may be a reference to her father's previous life as an oil salesman. Everything about No's design had to be created in tandem with Nobunaga's so that they could match. That's a long wait, since it takes a long time for Nobunaga's designs to be approved, because everybody in that Koei office wants to design Nobunaga. And once they pin that down, they move on to No and have her style match his. Now, there are many accounts saying that No wasn't at Honnoji when Mitsuhide betrayed Nobunaga. However, all fictional interpretations of the incident at Honnoji always feature her dying alongside her husband. But many of the speculative records say that she was under the care of Nobukatsu, until he was defeated by Hideyoshi, and was under his care until she died in 1612. And I must reiterate, a lot of this stuff is just speculation. It's not hard evidence or seen as fact. But it's interesting to see what Koei does with very little source material. Now I really hope you like this video because it was really hard to stretch this out. You can also follow me on my social media and check out the other videos I have on this channel. Also subscribe because that's important too. Until the next video guys, bye.
If you wish to kill me, then do it.